get it.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Elliott, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. Loads it up for Davis. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's George. 9 points last game. He feeds it to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Elliott against George. Elliott misses. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Sexton finds George. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Elliott. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. George looking over the floor. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. No good with the triple.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Elliott misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Now, here's George. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Elliott.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Here's Sexton. After the made shot from Elliott, Clarkson right side. That shot wide open.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
George against Elliott. James wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Kessler with it. He's guarded by Davis. Kessler passes to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Outside for George. Rejected by Elliott. And it's G finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jazz trail by 7. Passes it to Kessler. Sexton with it. And the pass to George. Jazz passing it around. Kessler finds George. The tray. Rebounded by the Lakers. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's good for 2. And it's 8 points for G.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Sexton slams it in.
And look at the combo guard get up on that one. When Sexton caps off these alley-oops, it gets this team going.
Here is Elliott. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
George passes to Markkanen. Clarkson against Hachimura. Now, here's George. Defense is right there. Clarkson for 3. Reeves with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Shoots from the baseline. Elliott misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Right, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Now, here's George. Outside, Markkanen. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Back to Markkanen. From past the arc. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Here is Elliott. He's got 8. Davis with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Kessler. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Elliott against Markkanen. Out to the wing. Hachimura the pass to Elliott. Shoots over Markkanen. Elliott misses. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against Toronto.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 9 points.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
It's good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. The Lakers, number 1.
The beauty of
Utah. Yurtseven comes in for Walker Kessler. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Colin Sexton. The Lakers also making some changes. James checked in for Anthony Davis, and Elliott subbed in for Taurean Prince. So for the Lakers right now, they've got LeBron James. Elliott is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Horton Tucker finds Markkanen. The Lakers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
From 10 feet out, Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 12. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. G, in their last game against the Suns, was superb. He scored an amazing number of points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. Down low. And Markkanen throws it down.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Here is Elliott. He's got 19. And James throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
To the wing on the left. Lets it go with a 3. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Horton Tucker. Dinwiddie covering. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Elliott. Yurtseven with the rebound. Jazz have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. He lobs it up, and G with the stuff.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, Horton Tucker. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Fires from deep. Can't hit that one.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And finished off by LeBron.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Horton Tucker with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Markkanen passes to Hendricks, and the foul called up. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is under review.
A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Kessler passes to Collins from about 19 feet. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Collins.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Back to George. Pass to Clarkson. Over G. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And they pick up 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Nice ball movement by Utah. To the middle. It's intercepted. Reeves the pass to Elliott. Lets it go from deep. Utah with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Here's George. Lakers with the rebound. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one. Davis kicks to G. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Jazz trail by 21. And here's Sexton. He's got 5. Driving in. Count it from 12. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Kessler. Collins kicks to George. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. And that one is good. Kessler's got his first 2 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Elliott. And he lays it straight in. And the Lakers lead by 19.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
The Jazz shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. There's a good screen. Sexton the pass to Kessler. Count it.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Christian Woods checked in for James. Back in the 2022 offseason, Doris, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prize is Lauri Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Elliott against Sexton. Davis with a screen on Sexton. Driving to the basket. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
The free throw drops for Elliott. 1:11 left in the first half. Jazz shooting a meager 37% for the game. George with no one around. Another miss by Utah.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Hachimura finds Wood. Here is Elliott. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. And here are the Jazz now. Sexton dishes to George. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clarkson passes to George, and it's sent back by Elliott, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Come on, pick up right. On your right.
6 to shoot. Clarkson surveying the floor.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
George against Elliott. Davis with a screen on George. Here's Elliott. Drains it from beyond the arc. Elliott's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment.
Thanks for tuning in. Well,
right now they're scoring the ball with ease. Good decision-making, kind of punishing the defense for overplaying certain guys.
let's turn our attention to the dunk contest and see who's competing for a spot this year.
A lot of talented, creative guys in this group.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's George in the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Elliott the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
George against Elliott. George passes to Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
Floats it up for James. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Sexton the pass to Kessler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And he's good on the second. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. From inside, and once again, off the mark by Utah.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They recover it. Davis with the bucket.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Feeds to Markkanen. Over LeBron. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Elliott. That one good for 2. Elliott's got 38 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The pass to Markkanen. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here he goes. Davis, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
And that one's good, George.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Reeves, defended by Sexton. Shoots the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. Markkanen kicks to George. Takes the 13-footer, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Elliott. Over George. Markkanen pulls it in. Utah's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And Sexton has it in the corner. Clarkson outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Pass to Reeves. Here is Elliott, defended by George. And G with the stuff.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. They set the pick. Offline with his three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Back to Russell. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sexton with a screen on Davis. Kessler finds Clarkson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Davis. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Collins checked in for the Jazz. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for Davis. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Hachimura. To the inside. And G with the stuff.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Russell against George. Sexton the pass to Collins. George against Elliott. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
So it's Utah now. George with the bounce pass. They need this one. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Elliott. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Elliott misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The pass to Clarkson. And here's George. Now Collins. He's guarded by Russell. Sexton for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Outside, James. Good, he hits again.
Once again, this guy cannot be stopped.
It is incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games. And still going strong.
Chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone should give you chills.
Clarkson on the wing. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Elliott. Rebound, Utah. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Pass to George. Collins, a screen on Dinwiddie. Clarkson passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Soft hands and great recognition. Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
To the paint, here's Elliott. And it's G finishing it off.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
George against Russell. George dishes to Clarkson. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Sexton against Elliott. George with the screen on Elliott. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Clarkson for 3. Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Driving inside, and it's G finishing it off.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Clarkson for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never.
98.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Lakers 5 right now. Russell is out there with Elliott. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 3 spot. Over in the corner, Yurtseven. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the 3-pointer to their advantage. The Jazz shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Outside Collins. Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Hendricks. There's the triple. Rebounded by Elliott. Elliott's got 5 rebounds tonight. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
That's just a tremendous screen and roll. If you're Christian Wood, get off the screen early and get to the cup.
Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Yurtseven. Another miss by Utah. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Elliott against Markkanen, and finished off by Wood.
How about Christian Wood finishing with authority? Okay, young sir.
The Jazz have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Russell, and that one drops.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here is Elliott. Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Here's Wood. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes to Yurtseven. Markkanen from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Elliott's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Oh, my goodness, that is not an easy bucket. But boy, Christian Wood's finishing ability is on display.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Russell. Markkanen from outside. It's hauled in by Wood. Here are the Lakers. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Dinwiddie kicks to G. Russell with a wide open look and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And there's the pass to Markkanen. Markkanen a screen on Vanderbilt. Outside Collins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jams. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hayes is checked in, and Hayes throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Inside, here's Sexton, and it's blocked by Elliott. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hayes. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. George passes to Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, how about the jumper? That is pure from the 7-footer Markkanen.
And Utah making a change here. Kessler's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes. And it's Taurean Prince in for Dinwiddie. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Markkanen. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Sexton. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. George against Russell. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Clarkson against Prince. Outside for Sexton. Fires the 3. Rejected by Elliott. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Russell. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
On the wing, George. He's guarded by Russell. Clarkson with the screen for George. Left side, Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. With the teardrop. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's Wood. Elliott passes to Wood. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now, here's George. He kicks it to Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Kessler. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Wood passes to Vanderbilt. Prince against Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Pass to Elliott. George against Russell. Right wing. Vanderbilt kicks to Russell. Wood a screen on George. Baseline jumper. And there it is for him. Russell's got 7 points for the quarter.
An aggressive pick-and-roll player is D'Angelo Russell, and you can see he's just starting to figure it all out, guys.
George against Russell. Clarkson for 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Prince. Passes it to Vanderbilt. And here's Russell, defended by George. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Russell. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
1:25 left in the 4th.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coach.
And so